So for the past like month, Lucas and I have been browsing apartments. We've been browsing apartments because we like don't like the Lower East Side, like I mentioned, and we thought, what if we just made this apartment the most amazing it could be? And honestly, we're getting there. We ordered in the plants today. We put these curtains up, guys. The curtains like changed everything. Honestly, it really did. And the plant is gonna come. It's gonna be right here, and then we're gonna get a new couch. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited. How much do you like the curtains?
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Quite a lot. It makes the apartment. It makes it look like the roof is way higher. It looks like we have high ceilings.
Yeah. We kind of do.
Yeah, they're not low, but they look really high now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also just looks like cute. Like the windows are not bare.
Yeah, it's like majestic.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It really is majestic. You walk in and it's grand.
Amen.
Amen. You could convert? What does that mean? You're awful. You're so bad. I just caught that. Oh, did you measure what you needed to measure?
Oh, nah.
Let's not mess it up. Let's not mess the good thing we've got going. Oh, I haven't even uploaded my stuff back today. It's fine.
7 1/4.
What? Okay. That's fine.
It's alright. I use the phone a lot as well. But yeah, 7 1/4.
Changing moves is.
Do you think it's fine? Oh yeah. Really good.
8. The square root of 69 is 8 something, not just 8 something.
For some reason, this one with the radiator actually looks really good.
Yeah.
Right?
When you were like, we need the radiator going, I was like, oh, it kind of looks nice.
Yeah, it actually does look nice.
Look how cute that is.
Wow.
Look how cute that is.
Wow. Now we just have to cut those cords over there.
I know.
Wow.
That looks beautiful. I'm really feeling it.
Kind of getting hype about our apartment now.
Yes. Yeah, our goal was to make it as nice as possible so we would stop looking for our new apartments. And I think it's working. I was going back and forth with myself on whether to get curtains or not. And I think I'm glad I did. That just looks stunning.
Now we know.
Stunning.
We just have to go with your gut.
We got our plants that we've been waiting for all week. It finally came in. We're gonna put it in the corner like I said. I want it to be here when he arrives because when he went grocery shopping, I came home and I saw that we got the package, so I brought it all the way up 6 flights of stairs. I know he was expecting to bring the package up whenever it arrived, and I just brought it up to like surprise him when he gets here, but I don't know if I can do that, honestly. And I looked on them. Ooh. That's him. Okay, I need to put the plant out before he gets here. coming. It was downstairs when I got there. It's gorgeous. Ah!
Wow.
Come sit here. Come sit here.
Wow.
Just see what we see.
Wow. Damn. Wow. La da 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 ba ba shanda da 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 ka sanda da ya ba da ka.
Is that real or fake?
It's real
Oh, okay.
and fake.
Isn't it so gorgeous? We just upped it by like 1 million for some reason.
Wow.
And the question is, how did you essentially elevate from an immature place with the Lord to a more mature stance in your spiritual life? The floor is yours.
Yeah. I really like the floor is yours. That was so beautiful.
Okay, thank you.
I think that
She is. What do you think is hurting the Christian community right now?
oh, honestly, I feel like Jerome would have an answer on the spot for this one. For this one, I'm kind of struggling. I think there is a lot of, I mean, I feel like I have a lot of different answers, but one of them would be that there is a lot of feel good Christianity, feel good preaching, and feel good messages. And I think that even taking TikTok, for example, the only thing people resonate with is like when someone is saying something that is going to kind of stroke them, their ego a little bit, or like pamper them. And it's with everything, but specifically Christianity, but like Gen Z as a whole, we have a strong desire to be pampered, to be soothed, to be comforted, to feel good. Nobody wants rebuke. Nobody wants call outs. Nobody wants to, it's kind of like a don't tell me what to do generation. And I love it for like in the workplace, but when it comes to Christianity, sometimes you kind of have to be told, you kind of have to be told what you're doing wrong. And like, yeah, you have to be criticized, and not like in a bad way. Just there's, for example, when I was church hunting in I guess church hunting is the word in New York City. I went to so many different churches, and I felt like the overall theme was very good. Like, there was no conviction. That's the word I'm missing. There was no conviction in the sermons. There was no, So you have churches that have lukewarm youth or lukewarm like Christianity, because there is no rebuke, there is no conviction, and the pastors themselves also like to be coddled and pampered and soothed and spoken of like highly. And so there's almost that like there's nothing you can do wrong, which is kind of like a different kind of message in God when it comes to like grace and your sins being forgiven and stuff. There is truly like, there's not many things you can do that will make God mad at you, or like God basically doesn't get mad at you. He's all love. But if you want to experience intimacy with God, like I feel like the churches and these social media pastors have to be preaching more like conviction instead of like, oh, you're gonna get this soon and your kingdom spouse is coming. And it's like, there's like 10,000 people that are commenting like amen, but they don't step foot in a church. How are you gonna find your kingdom spouse, you know? It's just like, yeah, if you get the gist, like, yeah, there's not enough conviction.
He was like, do you really want a man or woman of God? And basically his point was that he's like, oh, essentially that with like people who say they're Christians, it's like it kind of like what you're saying. It's like he's like, you say you want this, but then it's like you're not in church. So it's like, what do you think would happen? And that was kind of his whole point. He's like, oh, you really say you want a man or woman of God, but he's like, but if they say they can't be in a relationship with you right now because they need they need time to like build with God, it's like you can't be offended by that.
Like watching a TikTok of a preaching is not the same as spending time with God, and we do this with everything too. I feel like just because we live vicariously through people on social media, and so you're watching someone who's maybe praying for you through the screen or saying like words of wisdom, and then it feels like you spent time with God because it feels like you've got some good revelation, but you actually didn't like set time aside away from your phone to spend time with God.
Okay.
I don't even know. People just show up because we have a WhatsApp link on Instagram. We've been very active. And every Monday, Thursday, we do like a prayer watch, a prayer thing. Where this Monday, I do Thursday, and so I feel like that's also been what's been happening. So people come on and they friends, and and then after the friends are done, they like it, and then they join. So. And it's different. If you look at the numbers, there's different numbers. Ghana, like there's different numbers. Ghana, South Africa, there's a bunch of different people from different places.
Wow.
Yeah, and even the program we did was crazy.
Yeah, how was that? Hello. Ignore how crazy I look. I'm getting ready to meet up with a friend. Honestly, this sewing is like on its last legs. Like I literally got this sewing when I started my job. I'm almost about to be 2 months there. It's not bad. Like 2 months is okay for sewing. I just think the hair is not that good, so it's been shedding a lot. Like I'll show you guys. And so I think I want to do something new with my hair. I just don't know what to do. But today is a very exciting day because, well, I'm hanging out with my friend Davida. We both work from home. Well, I work from home every day, but she works from home on Fridays. We're gonna do a little work from home situation at Bibliothèque Cafe. I feel like a lot of people work from home on Fridays, so it might be a little bit more crowded than it was when I went on like a Monday last week or 2 weeks ago. Today is also exciting because Death to Self restocks again. I'm so excited. First of all, I just want to thank my man, because he actually, like, this wouldn't have happened without him. He literally like took over all production of the restock and the new green color hat. Like he just literally, I just told him what I wanted and he just went right to action and got it. Like, I don't know, with me it's so hard for me to do the things that I want to do. He doesn't operate like that at all. Like he's Mr. Gets It Done. He will get it done. Whatever he wants to do, he will get it done. And so he knows I've been talking about bringing back Death to Self, because when we met I was still doing Death to Self. I did Death to Self for like, oh my gosh, it's not closing. I did Death to Self for like a year after we even met. Like I was still doing Death to Self for an entire year, and then I kind of put it on pause the minute I moved to New York City, because moving to a whole new city was overwhelming. And then I got into corporate, and so I was working corporately, going into the office Monday to Friday, and coming back at like leaving my house at like literally 8:10 to make it in time for 9. And then because I was all the way in Queens, whatever, that's not the point of the story. I had no time, and I kind of slowly like just like let the brand die. I even like stopped paying for the website. Everything was on there, I just like stopped paying for it. So Squarespace like obviously discontinued it. So then I took the site link off anywhere, because it's like if you go there it's gonna be like, oh, this site is not in use. But I was still paying for the domain because I knew that I wanted to bring it back at some point. I just never knew when. And it was something that at the start of this year, God was just like, you just got to bring it back. Like I heard it in church. And it was crazy because when I was thinking about bringing it back, it was like, oh, I got to bring it back and I got to do like a crazy new thing. And it really is not the case. People were literally just asking for the stuff that I had already. And I think that's what happens sometimes. I just like discredit myself. And then I start to look at like the past things I've done as like not good. And so when I was thinking about that to self, I was always like, oh no, when I bring it back, I'm gonna do like a whole new, bigger and better, blah blah, because like the things I did are not good enough. Like I have better ideas. And literally all what people were asking for were the things that I've already done. They were just like, girl, just like restock them. Like just restock them. Like the people who weren't able to get anything the first time, they're just like, please just restock. That's all we're asking for. And so yeah, God really spoke to me and was so clear. He's like, yo, just restock the things that you're doing. You don't have to reinvent the entire wheel just yet. Just bring back what people are asking for, because contrary to what you think, you actually do the dang thing each time. And so I'm just going to bring back the easiest things to bring back were the hats. And so, but with the hats, I wanted to bring them back, but I didn't like the construction of the 2 previous hats that we had. The first hat, like the brim was a little bit too long, and then the second one, the brown one, I feel like the width of the cap was like a little bit too short. I don't know, there was just like tiny quirks that I didn't like. And that I was like, okay, even if I do a restock, I need to find the perfect trucker, because I didn't do that the first time. And not that like, I don't know if anyone noticed, it's just something that I noticed and I didn't like it. And so I literally told Lucas like, I think God is saying to bring back Debt to Self and just start with like a hat restock and maybe a new color. And he really just like listened to me and just like got to work. Like just got to work. He's like, okay babe, like what kind of hat, where do I, you know what I mean? He found the manufacturer, he found the producers, he found everything. Like he basically did it all of it. And like the measurements, how big Debt to Self is written on it, the thread color. Literally I'm calling him the chief operations officer, the COO, because he just oversaw all the operations and was like, literally I was just sitting there, we get a package, he's like, boom, here's your hats, now put them on the website. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Because like, yeah, I really just want to thank him first of all. I also thank God, like, you know, because he gave us this idea, he speaks to us, we listen. And so all I had to do was like the marketing, which I'm good at. I orchestrated photo shoots, I've been sending packages to influencers, hopefully they wear them, like giftings. And I redid the website so that it looks better and it reflects like my design and my aesthetic at this moment. And yeah, scheduling like when it goes out, what time, all of that like stuff I have taken into my hands. I need to hurry up and go. So yeah, Debt to Self is back. The site is now alive and breathing again. Like it has shape and form. It's breathing again. Like, we kind of lost her pulse for a second, but she's back, and I'm so excited about that. I literally, like, I don't know, it was a part of me that I just had abandoned for a little bit, and just being able to, like, I don't know, see it in action again is so fun. And so yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna put the link, obviously it's deadtoself.co. Don't worry, I'm gonna wear a hat or something. Honestly, it doesn't look, actually it doesn't look that bad. What am I saying? I could just do that. I could just do this. I could just pin it and do that. I don't want to like take out a hot comb or anything, but I feel like that would make it a little better. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. So I'm meeting up with my friend Tavita. We're gonna do a work from home situation. The hats go live in about an hour and a half. I'm obviously very excited, a little nervous. It's always so nerve-wracking doing something, putting something out in the world for people to perceive however they want and make their own opinions of it, possibly buy it. It's always such an honor to have people buy into your ideas, but it's also very nerve-wracking. So I don't know, all in all, I am just excited that Dead to Self is back. I'm sure you guys are. You guys have, a lot of you have been asking for the tank tops. Trust me, it's the #1 most requested item. I will get the tank tops in operation for the summertime, because it's a Jesus freak summer. It's a Jesus freak summer. So similar to the tank tops, like, I want to bring them back, but in like a better construction. So basically I'm just doing everything I did a year or two ago, but finding better products, like better quality. And I think that's the move forward now. And then I'll see if I can like design. I mean, obviously there's always designs and ideas floating in my head, but I'll just start with what you guys want, which are the hats and the tank tops and the tote bags. I also, if I want to bring the tote bags, I also have to find a bigger, better tote bag, more durable, more quality, all of that stuff. So don't worry, it will be back. Do we like the design of the tote bag though? Because I feel like it was very childish, not childish, it was very just like silly, quirky, fun. I feel like it could be better also. I haven't been in my graphic design bag in a while, so I don't even know what I would do like differently. But yeah, overall I'm excited just having that door open again. 2 is really better than 1, because this restock would have taken way longer if I did not have Lucas literally do the entire thing and say, just do the marketing, babe. Just be the CEO. I'll be the production officer, the operation officer. And so thank him, guys. What time is it? Oh my gosh. Website just went live.
I guess that's when the doctor realized, like, kind of epiphany about it.
Yeah.